Hi, this is a training video on how to use the duplicate serial number report. So I've had a few questions as to how to use this report, so I'm just going to send this out as a sample. So what this is basically a pivot run off of an attainment report. So right now we're in Q2 2011, so our attainment is going to be based on Q4 2010, Q1 2011, and Q2 2011. So these are serial numbers from those 3 quarters that appear multiple times throughout the quarter. So serial numbers that appear 6 times or 4 times or 3 times are going to be an issue. Serial numbers that appear twice are probably not an issue, and serial numbers that appear once, of course, aren't an issue at all. We want a serial number to appear at least once. Sometimes twice. All that means is the client probably co-termed and bought support maybe back in September 2010 and then re-upped their support maybe in April 2011, and now they're going April to April each year. But I'm just going to grab this serial number, which says it's on 3 contracts, and then what I'll do is I'll search that serial number in installed base, and I'll look to find the contracts that it's on. So what I'm hoping to do is take those serial numbers that are appearing multiple times on this report and take out any duplicates, so that each serial number, each time a serial number is duplicated, it increases the pipeline for my quarter, even though I have no chance of closing an order for a single serial number multiple times. So if you look at it, appears on all of these contracts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entered contracts. If you look at the dates, these go from 2011 to 2012, 2013 to 2014. So this is just an instance where a client asked for quotes going well into the future. It looks like year over year. But what I want to avoid here is, if you look at this line, it's on one contract being renewed from October 2011 to September 2015, and then it's on another contract being renewed from April 2011 to April 2012. So this serial number can't be renewed for both of these dates. So what I want to do is I want to figure out which contract is most likely to close or has already closed, and I want to get rid of the rest, at least abandon them. So I'm going to make this a little easier to view, I hope. No, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it either. So what I'm going to have to do is just kind of go through this and figure out the means. So my 2013 to 2014 isn't going to be a problem. That doesn't overlap any other ones. Let's see if I can try more way. I'd really like to be able to put this in a spreadsheet. There we go.
That's good. That would be hard.
So here's a sortable version of that, and hopefully you won't have to go in and do this each time. I'm not going to need this. If this were an instance where I had non-returnable hard drives or things like that, I would want to keep that, because a non-returnable hard drive is in itself a separate line item from support. So here are the dates, and so what I want to do is I want to, just for ease of use, I'm going to get rid of the ones that I can't use or that are obviously not duplicates. So the expired contract I can get rid of, because that support's already done. And get rid of this abandoned one. I'm going to filter by start date. Let's do this. So I've got my start date is April, so I already know that's going. So what I'll do in this case is I will get rid of this contract, or I'm going to abandon it. And I'm just going to keep this one contract for them that goes from April 2011 to April 2012. And then if these close in the future, I'll just come back and unabandon those. But for the time being, I'm going to abandon these contracts because I only want this serial number to appear once in my pipeline. I don't want it to appear here and then again here. So I'm going to pull up the first version of this, which is R16 Feb 10. Right here. And it's invalid. And then just keep in mind, if you abandon these, you can go back and unabandon them later if for whatever reason they decide they want to renew one of these contracts rather than the one you chose. So if it's something where they've closed one order on one contract, then you can delete a version of the contract. I'm not going to delete though because I want this to be here in case they decide to renew it. So this is just a quick intro on how to use that duplicate serial number report. Thank you.